So now that we have this ready to go, I'm going to work on the Home Widgets area at the bottom of this page. So we'll go back to the WordPress administration area, and we control this from the Widgets section right here under the Appearance menu. But before we do that, I want to upload a couple images that I'm going to use. So we'll go to the Media Library here, and you'll see the two images that I previously uploaded for the About page and the Home page. And we'll just click to Add New. And I'm going to select my files. So you can actually select multiple files here if you hold the Control button or the Command button on Mac. And we'll upload them, and you'll see they all appear once they're uploaded. Now we just need to click on it, and we can get the image URL. We want to go ahead and copy that. And the other thing we want to note is that the URL has a certain structure. You see, it's raydelvecchio.com/wp-content/uploads, and then it's /the year and /the month that it was uploaded. So because we uploaded these together, this URL structure will be exactly the same. All I have to do is swap out the file name in the URL. And I'll show you exactly how I do that. So we're going to go back into the Appearance Widgets area that I just mentioned. And this is where you control the widgets on all areas of your site. But what we're specifically looking for are these three: the Home Widget 1, Home Widget 2, and Home Widget 3. So we're going to start here by adding the text widget, which allows us to add HTML code. And I'm going to once again try and prove to you that HTML code is not rocket science. So it's very simple, especially if you're only using it a handful of times, or to customize things and not doing it from scratch. So we're going to use the image tag, which starts with a side caret and then the img, and we need two attributes here for every image tag. We need the src, which is the source. That's where we're going to copy, or I'm sorry, we're going to paste the URL that we just copied. And we also need the alt tag, which is if for some reason the image doesn't load, this alt text is displayed instead. So I'm just going to do something really simple, just a one-word description of what the image is. And then we end with the backslash and the side caret, the closing side caret. And as I said, I'm going to paste my URL in there. And as I mentioned before with the URL structure, all I need to do is change this file name because the URL structure is the same for all three files. So I'm just going to go ahead and change the file name. So then after we have that, I'm going to add in a header. So we're going to do a header 3. We briefly saw this before, but I'm just going to do the empty HTML tag, and we'll fill it in a moment. Actually, you know what? We don't need to do any more HTML. That's it. So let me go ahead and copy and paste this information in, and I'll continue in a couple seconds. Alright, now that I have this information in here, we're really just going to copy and paste this from one widget to the next and just update that information. So I'll go ahead, copy it, and I need to add a new text widget here. I'll paste the information. I'm going to update the image. Just update the image file name. It's got the same extension, the PNG extension. I'll just change this, the alt tag, and I will update this information and be back with you in a sec. Alright, back with you here, and not to be repetitive, but I just want to show you this step by step, even though I'm cutting out a little bit here. But I'm just going to copy and paste this again and do the same thing for this Home Widget 3. And we're going to finish it off with the final image. And let me update the rest of this text. I'll get back to you. Alright, we're back here and finished up with the widgets. So let me go ahead and make sure this one's saved. Pretty sure this one's already saved, but just double check on that one, and we'll go over here and reload. And look at that. We have newly updated widget.